Oh, hi. So, yeah, you guys are probably wondering what happened. I kind of, sort of should have been posting Vlogsmas stuff, but, I have been. Something came up, though. So in my Vlogsmas post that I wanted to do, I wanted to show one of the things that I was making as a gift, which involved some carving. As you can see here, it's a really cheap, I bought this back in October. These are these really cheap looking skulls that you can get as decorations from Michael's. They cost less than $5. Everything literally less than $1, or excuse me, $5. And so yeah, I was following a tutorial and they used a Dremel, like a Dremel kind of like saw bit, I don't know. Anyways, they were like, there were probably other ways to do it, and I was like, there probably is, but like I don't feel like busting out my Dremel. I really should. So I kind of have it on standby, but I wanted to kind of carve out bits of it with an X-Acto blade, and I should have just stuck with an X-Acto blade, because then I was like, well, let me get these, grooves a little bit more deeper with a box cutter, and literally that's just asking for disaster, right? I was like, but I'm gonna go slow and steady. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm just going to really take my time, and despite all of that, yeah, so we have a little bit of an injury, but it's okay. It's just, it goes to show, guys, that really take your time with these projects. Be safe, accidents do happen, and the crafting gods demanded blood. Thankfully, no stitches were needed. It was a deep cut, but nothing that needed stitching. It was just at-home remedies, which is a kind reminder to keep up your first aid. Anyways, back to this little project here. I continued forward with it. I got all of the pieces already cut out, which I just did off camera because I really went slow. What I ended up doing with my little Dremel bit drill thing is that I just sort of used that as an outline to cut everything out, and I just went in with my X-Acto blade and just went very slowly. And then afterwards, as you can see, I just went around, and then once I got all of that done, I then used some air dry clay and just started to sculpt out the little slope in which this is going to sit on. So pretty much this whole little dice tower is what I'm calling my death saving throw tower, or it could be like a necromancy tower, because that's what the craft video was based off of. Yeah, so I just started stacking the skulls, sort of arranging them as neat as possible, and I had some dice on hand, which is really helpful, guys. Make sure you have that to make sure like your dice will go through your dice tower. So I just made sure that the dice could roll nicely and everything was nice and neat and smooth. And the air dry clay took about 24 hours to dry. It honestly, I did it the night before, and the next day it was completely dry. Oh, and I forgot to mention I was also painting this, so I mean, you guys saw. But yeah, now everything, I'm just officially gluing down everything, and I'm just using air dry clay to kind of fill in the gaps, as it were, and just adding more painted details here and there. So obviously, like, I'm not gonna be able to show the final product because I am behind on Vlogsmas, so pretty much y'all are getting Vlogsmas in 3 days, back to back. But yeah, just all of this to say is that I'm fine. Vlogsmas shall continue. We're healing, nice and all good. Just be careful, guys, when you do your crafting involving sharp objects. But yeah, I think it's appropriate that this tower is as creepy as it is, given my injury, So yeah, I will have a video for you guys tomorrow. It'll be something short and sweet, or not, who knows. I feel bad that I haven't been keeping up, but at the same time, life happens and I just want to acknowledge that. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good holiday so far. Again, be safe, keep that first aid kit stocked, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, my friends. Bye!